Alright, welcome back to Legend of Legaia. I apologize for my absence. I was almost, it's been well over a week, I think, since I streamed or updated the channel. I got hit with a really nasty cold. Bad summertime cold. So I was a big mess, and then for several days, my voice was all messed up. It still probably doesn't sound 100% back to normal, but, you know, we need to move along here. So, we activated the Genesis tree at the top of Mount Latona, and we've come down to Ratayu to find it freed from the mist. But the music is weirdly sad here. What's going on?
The innkeeper's daughter was summoned by Saryu. Poor girl.
Remember, Saryu is the ruler of Ratayu.
I don't want to grow up, because if I do, I'll have to be a bride of the Seru.
That doesn't sound good. Bride of the Seru. We can see a woman up there dressed in a very interesting dress.
I managed to survive the mist, only to be forced to send my daughter to the castle. I wish I could go in her place.
What else can I do? If I disobey Saryu, he'll have my whole family killed.
About this letter. Harvest Month Day 5. You are fortunate to be able to give your life for our great mission. Be happy, Eliza. You've been chosen to be a Seru bride. Tomorrow I will send guards to retrieve you. Clear your mind, purify your body, and wait. Bon Saryu, Lord of Ratayu. So, this is another reason that I enjoy this game so much. You know, in the first part of the game, you know, every city we save is just a good time. Everything's great. And then Sabucus Island's the second part of the game. You know, we get to Jeremy, and, you know, Zalin learns that his wife is dead. There's a little bit more tragedy. Then we save Octum, but in so doing, the lava freezes and Vidna is, you know, succumbs to the mist. And now we've freed Ratayu, only to find that, you know, they live under some sort of awful regime where the ruler Saryu is sacrificing people, apparently. So it's this nice, like, you know, we are the heroes, but it's not without consequence.
My sister was summoned by Saryu. She's going to be a bride of the Seru.
When I woke up from the mist, I saw my daughter Eliza right next to me and was so relieved. After everything that had happened, I thought there was no danger of her being taken as a Seru bride, but I was wrong. After all those years in the mist, Saryu's heart didn't change. Soon they'll be coming to take my daughter away to be a Seru bride, just like they used to do. If this is what we have to go through now, I wish the mist had never cleared.
So this must be Eliza.
So you drove out the mist? How do you do? I'm called Eliza. I've been chosen by Saryu to be a Seru bride. Soon the soldiers will take me away. But please, don't worry about me. After all, I'm fortunate not to have died in the mist. And all of my good friends have already gone to the castle too. And besides, if I don't go to the castle, my parents will be hurt, or worse. I've heard that you are the heroes who drove out the mist. That's why I have a favor to ask you. I'm concerned about my parents. Please check up on them once in a while after I'm gone. No, Vaughn! Vaughn, we can't let Eliza go. Don't let her be a Seru bride. I'll go in her place. I'll be the Seru bride instead. I'm strong. I won't die. So Vaughn, let me go instead of Eliza, please.
I don't think if you say no that you can change Noah's mind. So we'll say okay.
Thank you, Vaughn. I knew you'd understand. But don't worry about me. Terra is with me, so we'll get that Saryu. Wait, Eliza. After I get ready, I'm going to go to the castle in your place. You sure it's alright for Noah to go as a Seru bride in my place?
Yes.
I'll be alright. Don't worry about me. Here, give me that dress. Oh, I'm so fortunate.
I guess we could have gone and, talked to Saryu. We would have found him being weird and basically saying that we weren't allowed to leave Ratayu, even though he said he'd give us the key. And he still looks weird, like he's still wearing that hat. His face is all gray. So we're just kind of skipping ahead now.
We're here for the Seru bride. Open the door. Don't disobey. You seem to be all ready. Eliza, we're here for you under orders of Saryu.
There's Noah in her Seru bride dress.
What have I done? I let Noah take my place.
So taking Noah, disguised as Eliza, into the castle. And then we're going into this room that we never had access to. It was being blocked by Seru-possessed guardsmen. And there's still weird-looking statues next to that door. And then inside, there's some really weird-looking machinery.
Someone help me. I can't hear anything. I can't see. Oh, the pain.
Here we are. Now wait here for Saryu to arrive.
We can control Noah.
Here's a vigorous-looking girl, so full of life. Now Juggernaut will grow even faster. When Saryu arrives, you will all join those young girls. Soon you won't even be able to walk. Time to lament what remains of the world.
These are the asshole evil scientists.
Who is it? I can't hear anything. I can't see.
Young girls are so nutritious. Not yet. It's not your turn.
These little rat fink scientist guys. They've got this weird biomechanical horror going on.
Where did that woman go?
You're next.
And they've got Juggernaut. That's horrifying.
The bride of the Seru was waiting, so I came. You'll find more happiness as Juggernaut's flesh and blood than living your own wretched life. So consider yourselves lucky to be brides of Seru. Now be quiet. That's an order.
Saryu, what you've done is unforgivable.
The brides are not dead. Their vigorous bodies live. Now, connect them to the machine.
I'd like to think that Saryu's guards are using Seru weapons.
Vaughn, I'm receiving contact from Terra. Terra is sending out a warning. Terra, we must hurry. Noah is in danger. Noah should be where Saryu is, so let's find Saryu.
Vaughn, it looks like we're next.
All right, the boys got to play rescue now. I sure hope we got a chance to rest. That was maybe a mistake. Okay, we did. Good. Let's check our equipment real quick, because we are going to have an interesting opportunity here. We're going to have the chance to learn a spell that we would not otherwise have the opportunity to learn just yet. Sort of like how when we fought Vigoro, when we first met Songi in East Vaz Forest. Got a cool remix of the Mist Generator theme. Okay, yeah, these guys are definitely Saru possessed or something. Now we've got a special fight. Kimaro, an Earth-type Saru. Now, what's interesting here is Vaughn and Noah, or Vaughn and Gala get a special fight, and Noah's going to lose out on XP. But if you recall, Noah's levels, like she levels up faster than Vaughn and Gala. So I always think that this little interlude is a way for like Vaughn and Gala to kind of catch up a little bit to Noah if she's kind of got ahead of them, or you know, in the inverse, it will not take Noah to will not take Noah long to catch up to Vaughn and Gala. So let's try beating up these Kimaros. We want to carefully monitor how much damage they've taken. They're hit pretty hard, these guys. $750. 757. Okay. Oh, 911 from Gala coming out spicy. Wow, that combo, Gala's finally starting to be a heavy hitter here. So let's see. How much HP do we think these things have? 15 hundo, maybe? In that case, we can do a repeat of the damage that Vaughn just did, and we can use Gala as a test drive. Let's see. 911. Investigate 911? 911 damage. Uh-oh. Well, no dice. Completely blocked it. Really, since these are Earth-type Saru, we should let Vaughn have, like, both attempts to absorb them. Because he, I think, is our strongest Earth Saru user. Ooh, come on. Hold out here, Gala. Hold the line. Ooh, too much. So they must have about 1,400 HP. 1,400 to 1,500, I'd say. We kind of overdid it a little bit. Which means we've only got 500 to 600 HP on the other Kimaro before it dies. We need to be a little bit careful. So, with that in mind, let's try a single tornado flame. $404. Yeah, it's got to be like 1500 on the dot. That's what my gut was telling me, so we got to be real careful here. That thing's very close to dead. Vaughn can probably finish it off with just a few regular attacks. Try that. Ah, nope, no dice. That's okay. It's a cool spell, but we'll get another opportunity to learn it in the future. All right, with this in mind, heal up real quick, and then we can swap out the ivory books for more useful equipment. Let's see. This weird chamber that breathes like it's alive. There's some actually really cool foreshadowing in this secret dungeon underneath Ratayu. Can we talk to the Saru brides? That's like the weird, like, infernal script on the walkway, suggesting that this entire place is like suffused with some sort of profane spell. A lot of young women have been sacrificed to this thing. I just love all the weird pulsating organs, and it's cool.
Soon, very soon, the brides of Saru will give you life.
Juggernaut's nearly full of life force.
Noah, we're here to save you!
Big damn hero moment from Gala.
It's time to give Noah our fighting powers.
There we go.
Vaughn? Gala? Oh, thank goodness. I never stopped believing. I knew I could count on my Vaughn and Gala.
Aw.
You can't believe anything I haven't ordered you to believe. You have done something I have not ordered. I don't like you. You must die. Die. That's an order. I will kill you.
Ooh, I love his transition. His shadow just like comes out of him. Von Saryu. Oh dear. All right, time to buckle up. We got a boss fight on our hands. God, he's terrifying. This is also a cool fight arena. All right, got our spirit up. Let's hit him with the hardest attacks we have. I think Fire Blow into Tornado Flame is still Vaughn's best bet. Let's see. Tempest Break. Noah's running a little bit low on AP, all things considered. We'll just hit him with a regular Tempest Break. That's all we can really afford. And then Gala, Lightning Storm into, you know, Head Splitter or something like that. It hits hard. Let's do it. Eight, 10. Nice. $991 from Vaughn. Solid. Ouch. $662. Gala must have had like some sort of elemental affinity or something over those Saru in the previous fight. That's okay. Just keep on the pressure. Yep. It's a good one. Highly recommend. Ooh, here we go. Good thing we all spirited. Okay, not too bad. So we should put somebody on healing. We'll put Vaughn and Gala, or Vaughn and Noah on the offense then. And then Noah should be primed for Sonic Javelin into Tempest Break. Solid. Hey, you're not wrong. You know, it's got that PlayStation 1 sound card in it. Also, this particular fight arena has a Castlevania feel to it, yeah. Excuse me. Still recovering from a cold. That's why it's been radio silence here for a while. Oh, over 1,000 from Vaughn. We're hitting the big leagues. Top everyone off here. Von Saryu must be like Earth Element or something, because he's doing the Earthquake area attack spell. Maybe he's just got really good defenses and Gala's struggling a bit. Ouch. Alright. Back to Spirit, and then we can have Gala on offense. Lightning Storm into Back Punch, sure. Ooh, get a block in there, that's unfortunate. Nice. So, once again, Vaughn and Noah on offense, Gala Spirits, we're in good shape. Just a terrifying Yojimbo hat monster. Okay. Everyone's still doing okay. We're just gonna keep this sequence going. Guess we can try Guillotine. Cool. This is a pretty safe way, like two and one, because you know we got two people on defense for when Earthquake comes out. And Gala can tank, you know, a hit. Okay. We should have somebody out on heals. We'll have Noah. do a heal. Great. Then the nice thing about this game is, like, I've been playing this for, you know, 14 episodes, like 16 streams. I'm about 18 hours in, and we're like maybe about halfway through the game. It doesn't take that long, really. If you know what you're doing, you know, if you need to do a lot of grinding, it might take you a bit longer. Ouch. Alright, we're still doing okay. We'll let Vaughn Spirit, Noah, and Gala on offense. Okay, here's where things get bad. All status increased. So he's faster, he hits harder, better defense, and he'll attack more. But that's also the symbol that, the fight's almost over. As you can see, he's going down. Now we just gotta finish him. We gotta hit him hard. At this point, you have to bring him down quickly because he's going to start overwhelming us. So at this point, we might want to bust out some magic, actually, try and finish him. What's our better single target magic here? We'll try Mushura. Okay. Bring him down, boys. Noah's best offensive magic at this point. $772. Pretty good. Come on, Gala, hold. Hold, buddy. Ouch. Alright, another 1062 from Vaughn. Can Gala finish it with Mashura? We'll see. $833. Not enough. Okay, this is where things getting a little risky. Gala is in one-shot territory now. Even if he goes on the defense, I think he's in bad shape. So, Vaughn's like tapped for MP or AP. All right, we'll sneak in an orb, hit him with Nova one more time, and hope Gala survives. All right, 1 in 3 chance he attacks Gala. Give it a shot. Ouch. All right, we're okay. Got 2 Novas coming and a heal. Now, Violent Wind is doing comparable damage to Noah's, like, Spirit offensive Tempest Break combo. There we go. Okay, brought him down. Good job. Everyone gets a level. Nice.
Look at that Saru. That is the Sim Saru that was controlling Saryu.
Blasted Sim Saru, it deserves to be destroyed.
It's the first time we've heard the word Simsaru dropped.
Oh, my aching head. Huh? Where am I? What room is this? Huh? No! The device is running! This machine must never be turned on. Turn it off! We have to turn it off.
We're flushing Juggernaut down the toilet. Noah's like waving goodbye.
Thank goodness. That must never reach the surface. It's a forbidden Saru. I've caused you all so much trouble. Again, I thank you for what you did for us. Yes, I am entirely responsible for the tragedies that occurred in this town. One day, a man named Dohati came to the castle with a most unusual Saru. Foolishly, I put the Saru on. It was an evil Saru they had created, a Sim Saru. My mind was controlled by the Sim Saru. It made me turn on the device sealed underground. For Dohati, I made Juggernaut, and sacrificed many of the town's young women to do so. The device's records show that I made one Juggernaut before the mist came. The Sim Saru gave me only one command, to create an infinite number of that monster. Ironically, that resulted in your helping us to revive the Genesis tree. Had it not been for you, I probably would have remained a foolish puppet of the mist. I'll do anything for you. Oh yes, here. I give you this.
Get the West Ratayu key.
That will enable you to get to Dohati's castle. Please destroy the Mist's henchmen, Dohati and Juggernaut.
Alright.
Mist generator, yes. Dohati said he's going to build something in the Western Sea. That may be somehow related to Juggernaut.
So, if we recall, Zane also mentioned Dohati. He seems to be of the same caliber of entity or, bad guy that Zeto was back in Drake Kingdom. Chat to these guys. It seemed you were being mind-controlled by the Simsaru that was attached to Saryu. Please forgive me for all the rude things I said to you. Yeah, it's a nice excuse, isn't it?
The Saru brides returned to town when the mist cleared. I respect you all so much.
So we rescued the young women that were ensconced inside Juggernaut, but they will not let us re-enter. I apologize, but this room has been sealed under orders of Saryu. Now, there's one thing in this game that I've never done, and that is that you can get back inside there. There's a special accessory you can actually acquire, but I think in order to let the guards let you pass, you have to, I think, reach maximum level. You have to reach like level 99, I think, and I just never had the patience or the time to grind that long. I guess I'll double check the wiki to see if there's any more information about that, but I think that was what you had to do. And in the Prima strategy guide, it mentioned you could do that, but it was the one thing I never, committed wholesale to doing. So let's pop back to the inn, chat to Eliza and her family. And then you could talk to the rest of the people in town, and they would all basically tell you the same thing, that everyone's happy that the Seru brides are free, and that Saryu is no longer being controlled.
Thank you all, you saved my life. That's why I'm going to be so grateful just to be alive from now on.
It pains me to think that Noah went in the castle in the place of my daughter, but everyone came back safe. I just can't express the gratitude I feel now. At our hotel, we'll treat you as first-class guests. Please stay at our hotel whenever you're in town.
All right, for free? Okay, good. We can rest for free. Yes, we'll. This is a good spot to heal whilst we tackle the mist generator. Nice. We can come back to Ratayu whenever we need to heal up.
By the way, we once had a guest from Biran. He left a book here.
Please read it to me. Okay, so she can teach us arts, which we already know all of them. Let's see what we would have learned. Would have taught Cyclone to Vaughn. Would have taught Mirage Lancer to Noah. And would have taught Bullhorns to Gala. Bullhorns is a really solid one, if you didn't know that one yet. And then we can hit the weapons store real quick. All right, well, let's at least head to the mist generator. Then we'll probably call the stream a night, because the mist generator will, take us at least in one attempt, if not two.